This is numerical number 10. See here they have given a converging lens. Converging lens means you have two types of lenses, convex lens and concave lens. So the converging lens is the lens which focuses all the refracted rays at one point. So which is that lens? That is convex lens. Okay, concave lens will diverge all the rays. It will send all the rays apart from each other. So concave is a diverging lens and convex is a converging lens. So here directly they have not written the name of convex lens, but they have mentioned it that we are having a converging lens. So you should understand that we are having a convex lens. They are placing an object at 5 centimeter distance from the lens. The height of the object is 5 centimeter and the object is kept at 25 centimeter distance from the lens. The focal length of the lens is also given. You have to draw the ray diagram and find the position, size and nature of the image formed. Okay, so here this figure I have drawn just to show you how convex lens is a converging lens. Okay, so here we can see that all the parallel rays coming from the object, they are meeting at one point after passing through this convex lens. So convex lens is a converging lens. Okay, so here we have written all the given quantities. Whenever you are given any numerical, first of all just note down what kind of lens or mirror you are having, see in this way, and then write down all the quantities which are given and what you are supposed to calculate. Okay, so till here we have understood. Now we'll see where they are placing the object. Okay, see the focal length of the lens is 10 centimeter and object is placed at 25 centimeter. Now if this length, focal length is 10 centimeter, we know that C, the point center of curvature, the length of this radius of curvature is what? 2 times focal length. So C is also known as 2f. So this distance will be 20 centimeter and the object is placed at 25 centimeter, means the object is placed beyond C. Okay, so from the given we got this idea that the object is placed beyond C. And we have seen while we were studying the image formation by convex lenses, there is one table in your textbook and all the ray diagrams are also there. We have studied those ray diagrams. You know, whenever the object is placed beyond C, then the image is formed between F and C. Okay, so depending on this information, we can draw this ray diagram. Here, this length you have to keep 10 centimeter and this you have to keep 20 centimeter. Okay, it is completely okay if you don't take this exact measurements. See, I have also drawn a rough ray diagram. This distance is not 10 centimeter. I have just mentioned that it is 10 centimeter. So you can draw a similar ray diagram. No need of measuring exact 10 centimeter and exact 20 centimeter. Okay, because this distance we are not going to calculate it from ray diagram. We are going to calculate it by using the lens formula. So it's completely okay if you don't follow the proper measurements here in these ray diagrams. Okay, now see, I need to calculate the image distance and then the height of the image. So for that, for calculating image distance, I will be using the lens formula. From this lens formula, I want to calculate V. So I'll make 1 by V subject of equation. Okay, and after making 1 by V subject of equation, I obtain an equation somewhat like this. Afterwards, I'll substitute the values of f and u from given. So see here, f is positive, so I'll write here plus 10. U is negative, so I'll write here minus 25. Don't forget to enter the sign of whatever given quantities are there. As u is minus 25, here also u will be substituting minus 25. Okay. Now I have to take LCM over here. So after taking the LCM and solving, I'll get the value of V. Here see how I take LCM is multiply this 25 over here, this 10 over here. So I'll get minus 25 plus 10 in numerator, and in denominator what you have to do, you have to multiply these these two values. So minus 25 into 10, that will give me minus 250. Okay, so in numerator you have to add minus 25 and 10, so that will give you minus 15. After solving you will get this value. So you have obtained this distance, the image distance. So here what important is, after writing the formula, after making the subject of equation, whichever quantity you want to calculate, you will make that quantity as subject of equation, and then you will have to substitute all the values along with their signs. So don't forget this. Okay, so chalo, we have done half of the calculation. Now we want to calculate the height of the image. So for that we'll see further. See here, I need to calculate height, that means size. So that is magnification. So I know for magnification of a lens, the formula is h dash upon h, and magnification is also v divided by u. So I can say that h dash upon h is equals to v divided by u. I want to calculate h dash, so I'll make h dash subject of equation. And again, along with the signs, I will be substituting all the values. So here u is negative, so I'll substitute that as negative only. V I have already calculated, h is already given. So after solving I get answer like this. Okay, now here h dash is negative. According to the sign convention, if I obtain h dash as negative, what does it mean? That the image is inverted. See here, we can see the image is inverted. Okay, so as h dash is negative, I can say that the image is inverted. Now, if I see whether the size is bigger than the object or smaller than the object. So how we'll check this? Object height is already given. This was the height of object h. What was it? You can see here h is 5 centimeter. And what about here? H dash is 3.3 centimeters. So I can say that the image h dash is smaller than that of the object h. Okay, so the image is smaller. So size is done. Now we have to talk about nature. See here in question they are asking you, what is the nature of the image? So just here, how will we able to obtain the nature? Now see, from the ray diagram, we have already drawn the ray diagram. So from here I can say that the image is inverted, and if the image is inverted it will be real also. So from this h dash, as it is negative, I can say that the image is inverted and so it is real. So nature is also done. Then position they have asked. V we have already obtained. So what is the position? Position is, you can see here, V. It is positive. V is positive. So according to the sign convention, image will be formed in this side along the direction of the incident ray. Okay, therefore only then we can be positive. So image is formed on the other side of the lens. See, object is here, image is formed on the other side at a distance of 16.66 centimeter. So see, that is written over here that V is positive. So according to the sign convention, we can say that the image is formed on the other side of the lens. At what distance, that also we have calculated, and from the ray diagram we can say that it is between F and C. You can see here, it is between F and C. This is F, this is C. And we know from the information of the ray diagrams also that whenever the object is placed beyond C, the image is formed between F and C.